It was supposed to be a quiet Friday night. I had cooked dinner, poured 2 glasses of wine, and set the table. But instead of sitting down with me, Emily was in the bedroom, taking far too long to get ready. When she finally stepped out, I froze. She was wearing a dress I had never seen before, a shimmering, skin-tight red dress that looked like it belonged at a nightclub, not a casual dinner with friends like she had told me. "Wow," I said slowly. "That's different. Where exactly are you going again?" She glanced at me in the mirror as she adjusted her earrings. "I told you already. Girls' night. Don't wait up." Her tone was dismissive, almost annoyed that I'd even asked. But something about her voice, her whole demeanor, felt wrong. I had known Emily for years. I could tell when she was hiding something. "Girls' night," I repeated. "Then why the new dress? Why the perfume? Why the heels you swore were too uncomfortable to wear unless it was special?" She rolled her eyes, brushing me off. "Don't be so dramatic, Michael. It's just a night out. You're being paranoid." But the pit in my stomach told me otherwise. I had seen the late-night texts she quickly hid, the sudden overtime hours that never added up, and the secretive phone calls she took in the hallway. Now, standing there in front of me, she wasn't dressed for a girl's night. She was dressed to impress someone. Someone who wasn't me. I stepped closer, my voice low but firm. "Emily, I'm only going to say this once. If you walk out that door in that dress, don't bother coming back." She froze, caught off guard. For the first time that evening, her confident facade cracked. "Are you threatening me?" she snapped. "No," I said. "I'm telling you the truth. Because if you go where I think you're going tonight, our marriage ends the second you close that door." The silence stretched. She looked at me, then at the door, then back again. I could see the war in her eyes, between admitting the truth or holding on to the lie. Finally, she scoffed, grabbed her purse and muttered, "You'll regret this." The sound of the door closing echoed like a gunshot. I sat down at the table, staring at the untouched dinner, my hands shaking. Deep down, I knew this wasn't just about one night. It was about all the nights that had led to this moment. Hours later, she didn't come home. But I didn't wait up. Instead, I opened my laptop and pulled up the message my friend had sent me a week earlier, a photo of Emily with another man, the same man she had claimed was just a coworker. The truth was undeniable now. I hadn't lost her that night. I had lost her months ago, when she chose deceit over honesty. By morning, I had already packed her things into boxes. When she returned, makeup smeared and excuses ready, she found the ring on the counter and the locks changed. Her mouth opened to argue, but I simply pointed at the boxes. "I warned you. I meant it." She broke down, begging, but there was no turning back. She had chosen her path, and I had chosen mine. That red dress, the one she thought would make her irresistible, became the symbol of the end. Not just of a marriage, but of the trust we once shared. It hurt like hell. But as I closed the door behind her for the last time, I felt something I hadn't felt in months: peace. Sometimes love doesn't end with a fight. Sometimes it ends with a choice. And hers was made the second she walked out in that dress.